Hello, my name is Haley Garcia, and today I'll be talking about matter. So, Greek philosophers thought matter was composed of small individual parts named atoms. However, Aristotle and Plato thought that matter had no small parts and different substances. However, they thought it was composed of fire, earth, air, and in the 16th century, modern science emerged. Some famous people during this time are included here. They were the rapid advantage as scientific approach became established way to learn about the physical world. In the early 1800s, John Dalton supported early atomic ideas of Lupus and Morris debated continued about whether atoms were development and acceptance of atomic theory, the conservation of mass, law of defiant proportions, and the law of multiple proportions. In chemical reaction, matter is neither created or destroyed. That is very. Joseph Proust was the creator of the law of defiant proportions. All samples of a given compound, regardless of their source or now they were prepared, have the same properties. The properties in all samples of the mixture can be present in any proportions, have the same proportions of their continuant elements. So an example is oxygen and hydrogen. When you they're together, it's 16.0 and 2.0. And I'll show an example here. In the end of the 19th century, the atoms were thought to be made of the all matter were permanent, supposedly indestructible, the building blocks of pretty much everything. But when further investigation determined even smaller, more fundamental particles there were, J.J. Thomson performed experiments to prove properties of catalode rays. He found that catalode rays, beam particles, were traveled negatively charged electrodes, the catalode, to positively charged anode. Measured charge to mass ratio of catalode ray particles by using them electrical and magnetic fields about 2,000 times more than one of the lightest, being hydrogen, which is the lightest known atom. And then we move on to Millikan's oil drop experiment. The charge of the electron, he sprayed the oil into the thing into fine droplets using the atomizer. He was able to have them fall at a lower proportion by the influence of gravity. He had control over the droplets because he had control of the electric field, because he had an electric field on the bottom and the top, and he could even reverse the droplets to go back up when they were, because the gravity is supposed to be falling downward. He was able to control the electrical field